This time, something about pondphuwin has left fans totally curious and buzzing with questions. It was just a small moment and innocent eye contact between the two, but in that tiny second, both pondphuwin suddenly smiled shyly, almost as if they couldn't hide what they were feeling. Even their close friends who were right there noticed it immediately, reacting with giggles and teasing smiles, like they had seen something a little too obvious. And that's when the fans started wondering, why are pondphuwin acting so much shyer than usual these days? Could it be just friendship, or is there something deeper that's quietly unfolding between them? That eye contact moment seems to say more than words ever could. The moment happened so naturally that it almost didn't look planned at all. Pond glanced toward Phuwin, and just as their eyes met, time seemed to slow down. Neither of them spoke a word, but their smiles gave everything away. Phuwin's cheeks flushed slightly pink, while Pond tried to hold back a laugh, as if he had been caught off guard. That simple eye contact, so short yet so powerful, carried a meaning that words could never fully explain. Fans watching couldn't help but replay it again and again, convinced that something more was hidden in that gaze. But what really caught attention was the reaction from their friends who were around at the time. It wasn't just the fans noticing; those close to them also picked up on the unusual shyness. A few of their friends tried to cover their smiles, nudging each other as if they had just witnessed something private. It was almost as though pondphuwin had unintentionally revealed a secret that only their circle could see, but the moment was too obvious to stay unnoticed. The playful reactions from friends only fueled the fans' suspicions even more. Over the past few weeks, fans have been pointing out that pondphuwin have been acting a little different. It's not the same easy, playful vibe as before now. There's an extra layer of tension, a kind of nervousness in the way they look at each other. Some say they've become more shy than ever, while others believe they're simply being more careful about how much they reveal in public. But one thing's for sure, the difference is visible, and it's impossible for fans not to notice. This is exactly why the eye contact moment felt so important. For their fans, it wasn't just friends being shy, it felt like a spark that hinted at something deeper. The way their eyes locked, the way their smiles broke into shy laughter, and the way their friends reacted, everything together painted a picture that was almost too perfect to ignore. Fans are now left with one burning question: are pondphuwin hiding something beyond friendship? Or is this simply their natural chemistry slipping through once again? As days passed, the moment didn't fade, it only grew louder in the hearts of the fans. Social media began filling up with slowed-down clips, zoomed-in screenshots, and countless fan theories. Some fans argued it was just coincidence, but others swore that the way Pond and Phuwin looked at each other was simply too natural, too genuine to be just acting. The shy laughter that followed their gaze became the centerpiece of endless discussions online. Interestingly, even in later appearances, both Pond and Phuwin seemed more careful. Whenever their eyes accidentally met again, one of them would look away quickly, pretending to focus on something else. But that very act of avoiding each other only made things look more suspicious. Fans began asking, if there's really nothing going on, why do they seem so nervous every time their eyes meet? The shyness was starting to look like something they were struggling to hide. And perhaps the most telling sign came from their friends once again. Instead of ignoring these little moments, some of them began teasing the pair, laughing knowingly whenever Pond and Phuwin acted awkward around each other. That playful teasing felt like confirmation that those closest to them had seen something more than friendship. Fans couldn't stop wondering, are their friends giving away the secret without even saying a word? By the end of it all, one thing became clear: this wasn't just a random moment that fans imagined. The shy smiles, the stolen eye contact, the nervous laughter, and the teasing from friends, it all added up to something that felt too real, whether they admit it or not. Pond and Phuwin's connection seems to shine through in ways they can't fully control, and for the fans watching closely, every little glance only deepens the mystery. Is this simply natural chemistry, or has their friendship quietly turned into something more? In the end, it doesn't take grand gestures or spoken words. Sometimes just one shy glance is enough to reveal everything. For Pond and Phuwin, that fleeting moment of eye contact has become a silent confession, one that fans can feel even if it's never said out loud. And perhaps that's the true magic of their bond, a connection so genuine that even the smallest moments speak louder than any script ever could.